Hey guys, it's your girl Suzie. Cut her off. If she does these things during the talking stage of dating, when to cut a woman off during the talking stage of dating. Number one, inconsistency. If a woman is interested in having you in her life, she's going to make the effort. She's not going to make excuses of seeing you. She's going to make out time for you. So if she starts to act inconsistent, it's time for you to actually cut her off. Number two, self-entitled and one-sided behavior. She feels like you are the man. You need to actually give out all your time. You are the one who actually have to chase. One person cannot be making the effort. The other person is relaxed. The both of you have to give the 50-50 energy to make it work. She feels like you are the one who need to text. You are the one who need to call. You are the one who need to initiate dates. And I'm saying this after you've actually initiate first, second, third date. The fourth one, she's not making the effort. She's not initiating. It means she's not interested. She's so entitled of you being the one spending. It's time for you to cut her off. Number three, emotional immaturity. Yes. A woman expecting you to spoil her is a huge red flag. She's expecting you to spend your money on her anyhow. She's so sensitive. Even if you want to correct her about something, she starts to cry. Everything you say, she'll get offended. She is also offended by every single little thing that you say to her. This type of woman, or if you see her start to act this way, it's time for you to actually cut her off. Because this type of women are poor communicators. How can you get to know someone if you cannot communicate with them? And if you get to know them, how are you going to sustain this relationship? Because in any kind of relationship, or if you want to actually have a strong and solid, successful, healthy relationship, communication is the key. So if she's a poor communicator, how are you going to maintain this relationship? Unless you really like her and you are willing to actually make things right, you are willing to actually have a talk with her, have deep conversation with her, That is different. But if you are not that much into her and she's a poor communicator, so sensitive, every single thing that you say to her, she starts to cry. Cut her off. Number 4, she needs financial and emotional support from you. A woman who needs financial and emotional support from you. If you feel like if you are a man and you feel like you've gained some kind of superior when a woman need you, that kind of mentality will always make you date low quality women. And when you date a low quality woman, they will always bring you down. She needs you to be there for her emotionally. And this emotional support comes when she's holding on to her past experiences. She's not willing to let go of her past. She's coming into the new relationship with full baggages from her past. It's going to be so difficult for you to actually deal with this type of woman. And the men who think if a woman needs them all the time, it means they feel some kind of superior. They feel like they are men. She will actually bring you down because you are always attracted to low quality women. A woman, when a woman depends on you emotionally and financially, you begin to feel incomplete and even depressed. Because when a woman begins to depend on you emotionally and financially, it becomes very toxic and emotionally and mentally abusive. Because if someone is depending on you emotionally a lot and financially, you begin to lose yourself. You begin to forget who you are in the process of fulfilling their needs emotionally and financially. Especially those who feel so entitled. They feel like it is your job, it is your duty to provide them emotional support and financial support. The next thing is if she start being disrespectful. She doesn't respect your moral values. The fact that she's a Christian, you are a Muslim, or the fact that, sorry, you are a Muslim and she's a Christian, doesn't mean she should dismiss your beliefs. She should disrespect your beliefs. If she start talking to you anyhow she wants, it's time for you to actually cut her off. The next thing that if you see in a woman during the talking stage of dating, that is the time for you to actually cut her off. Have serious trust issues. She'll not even give you the chance to explain yourself. And it's because she's still holding on to her past experiences. She's still on to her traumas. She's not willing to give you benefit of the doubt. She's not willing to even allow you to explain yourself. A woman with trust issues, trust me, she believes what she believes. She's so entitled to her thinking, to what she's thinking. You can't change her. It's so hard for you to change a woman with trust issues. So if you see her having serious trust issues, it's time for you to cut her off. The next thing is making assumptions about who you are without getting to know you first. A lot of time, men get into women who even see them and think that they might be players, they might be womanizers, without getting to know who they really are. This type of woman always have some sort of mindset about you that she's not willing to change about you. You should get to know a person. You should actually accept people. Go in freely. Get to know them. Allow them to show you who you are. If she's not allowing you to actually show you who you truly are, but rather making assumptions, saying all sorts of things to you, it's time for you to cut her off. The last but not the least, addiction issues. A woman who have addiction issues. It's so easy for someone to change you from your good ways to their bad ways. If you get encounter with this type of woman, the first thing you should do is getting professional help for her. And that is if you are willing to keep her. Sometimes if you don't even want to keep her, you can help her. But if you cannot help her, you cannot do anything to keep her or help her change, then you need to let her go, because it's so easy for someone to change you from your good ways to their bad ways. Let me say this. The best thing you can do during the talking stage of dating is observe. In fact, don't look for deal breakers. Don't look for deal breakers. Instead, hear what the person says. Or hear what she says. And pay close attention to actions. This key will help you. This key will help you know, or will help you find out if you truly willing to deal with this particular person. Go into a relationship Just be observant. Don't look for deal breakers. Don't put your concentration on what is going to put off, what you don't like. Just go in freely. Be open, be willing to actually listen to them, pay attention, pay close attention to them. Hear what they are saying and watch their actions. And it will actually help you to decide if you want to be with this particular person. It's still your favorite baby girl, Susie. Thank you guys for watching. See you on my next one. Bye.